Hey guys, I'm getting ready to head to the track. I'm heading down to Hoosier Hobbyplex in New Albany. Going to give this new Tekno buggy a run. Anxious to see what it's going to be like, so stay tuned. Hopefully we're going to have a lot of laps. Okay, we did make it out for a test session. I did pick up a Tekno EB410.2, doing some trading around. I was kind of anxious to try out a Tekno. Had never driven one, but I'd heard a lot of good things about them. And I hadn't really got a lot of experience in four-wheel drive either, so I was really anxious to get that going and see how that was. So I got the car in. I had a couple things broken in shipping, so fortunately I had some parts with it and was able to get it fixed. So got it all together and took it down to Hoosier Hobbyplex for some testing to see what I thought of it and see how it did. But before I get into the videos on that, I do want to give a big thanks to Rob Pauley, Hunter Faulkner, Tyler Jones, Drew Boyd, Matt Hines, Alex Hamilton, and Eddie and Angela at Hoosier RC Hobbyplex, because without all them, this wouldn't have happened or wouldn't have went off as smooth as it did. So be sure and check out this video, and be sure while you're here to like, comment, and please subscribe. Well, I think we're up to about 311 subscribers, even though some of our videos have had 1,000 views. So get on there and subscribe so you get notified when the new videos come out. So just got in here. It looks like we got pretty much the track to ourselves, and got pit set up, got battery charging. Getting ready to give it a go here before long. So I'm going to take a little walk around the track here before we get started, show you the layout. Made a couple changes before the last points race to it. They're getting ready to do a big expansion, make the track a lot bigger before the next points race. It'll have a totally different layout. The track is fast, it's fun, it's very big. I think they're going to be one of the biggest tracks in the country when they're done with it. So come along as I walk around the track and show you some of the layout. It's very high grip. It's a glued surface. Just a lot of fun to run on. So for today's test, I was running AKA Slicks in clay. I'm running a Hobby Wing Just Stock speed controller with a 13.5 turn motor. And on the tires, I was saucing them with Sticky Kicks Gold. So this is some footage from the first run, and unfortunately I didn't have a cameraman with me, so I just kind of had to lean my phone up against the bench in front of the track and try to get some footage of it. And you can see this first run, I was just kind of feeling things out, seeing how it was going. The steering was really twitchy. The car had just an incredible amount of steering in it, and I needed to make some changes. My motor, it seemed a little slow. I didn't have enough gear in it, so made some changes on that in the next runs. So we'll get to the video here in a second of toward the end of the runs, and you can see that things did pick up quite a bit. So now you can see in these video clips, I did make some, sent some messages out to Hunter Faulkner. I know he's probably tired of me bugging him on this. And Drew Boyd, they've always been big helps on getting this going. And turned my radio settings back, my steering speed and everything. That helped a bunch. I wound up going up about 3 teeth on my pinion gear. Made a couple, went a tooth or two at a time just to see how things worked. And it made it a lot easier to hold my lines. The car was a lot less twitchy after turning my steering down, and turned the speed down and my dual rate on it. And it was just a lot of fun to drive. The car was incredibly hooked up. It was just stuck to the track, just awesome. And I improved my lap speeds every time I went out. I only got to run about 4 batteries on it. So I'll post up a picture here at the end of some of my lap times. But all in all, just a blast to drive. Really enjoyed it. here's some of my times from practice. You can see the lap times improved. The first couple runs, I was just kind of feeling things out, and I did make some changes to the gears. So all in all, very pleased. So all in all, as you can tell, I was very happy with it. Really enjoyed driving the car. Every time I made a change to it, I could see it on the next run on my lap times. Everything ran great. The car went together really well. Very impressed with it. Got to admit, I'm a fan of Tekno now. I'm looking forward to trying their 8th scale this summer. So I'm going to try a Tekno E-Buggy and see how that goes. But if it's anything like this 10th scale, it's going to be a ball. So my first race with this car will be in a couple weeks. I'm going to be running the 4-wheel drive class at the 2022 Tekno Winter Indoor Challenge at Smack Track over by St. Louis, February 11th and 12th. So stay tuned. I'll try to do a little video from there, and that'll be the big test. So we'll see how it goes.